opinion will come after him. I have the pleasure and the privilege to invite, in Yoruba land we say Alaga, Venerable DIY in Wales. You are welcome to you. As you are going to welcome all the rest. I will address, in principle, everyone that is here, but I call on Prof. Elechukwu Amuzie, who is here, who will eventually give us address. I draw the attention of the father of the day, Bishop Dr. Chukwuma. I'm not sure he's here at the moment, but anytime he comes, there is a seat for him. There is also the expected Dr. Nyanwodo, whom we hope will be here with us shortly. And our special guest of honor, that is Honorable Professor Osisadima Nebo. There are members of the movement of National Reformation, Movement for National Reformation, MNR, members from Southeast Patriots, one of whom is on the table right now, and the front members of Ohanese, representatives of Afenifere, representatives of Sukapo, South Kaduna People's Union. Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you all. It's an honor to be before you, before these distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It's a thing of pride and also a thing of fright. I have not been before this kind of audience before in my life. This is the first time. And it's enough to frighten me. I'm easily frightened. However, this occasion reminds me of what happened when I was a lot younger than this. I was a little bit more handsome, you can see. But then, this young man went to work, came back, and there was light. Oh, he said, fine, never is on. Went to the house, did his cooking, wasn't married, and ate, went to bed, got up the next morning. There was light. There's light. Wonderful. He went to work, came back one day. There was light. Great. Woke up the next morning, there was light. Said, this is fantastic. And he came back the third day, and there was still light. He said, no, there is something. Their switch has spoiled. And it is in this liking that we are here today. Our switch somewhere has spoiled. And we want to see how we can amend that switch. All of us. There is this scene of the sparrow that was lying down on the road when the horseman was passing. And he saw the little sparrow lying down, carrying hands up. Let's go. He said, what are you doing at the center of the road? He said, didn't you hear that the devil is about to fall? He said, He said, I will catch it with my one hand. The royal husband said, sweet sparrow, how do you think you can reach the devil with your hands, with your fingers? He said, man, I may not be able to do so, but one does what one can. We are here to put our footprints in the mark, in the sands of history. We are here to look each other in the eye and say what we feel about our country and say what we feel about our land, about our people. The day has opened for us. We can estimate how it is going to end, but all of us, we put the same hand in the bowl of food, how we used to eat in those days. Our hands are in the bowl. and the day has started, and I will not delay you any longer. You are welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much, a complete Nigerian, Dan Idris Nyinka Ngwezi. Thank you very much. The organization that puts this together. As you will hear later in the program, this organization has held its first symposium in Ibadan, Oyo State, that's for the Southwest. It was in Kaduna in November last year for the North Central. It's going to other geopolitical zones. In all the two previous ones, the Southeast played very, very prominent roles on those occasions. And that was why they were very, very anxious that the team must come to this place next, so that we can showcase the interests of the people in this part of the country in how we can rebuild to restructure the benefits of every one of us. But more about that, you will hear it from the person, the brain behind the whole thing, who called the rest of us together. When we notice that what is after is very noble, we join hands, and part of the crusade here to everyone of us who feel that those who feel that Nigeria is not the way it should be, and that it can be better. So we want to put heads together to now come up with how this can be done. I have this honor and privilege, therefore, to invite somebody. It's an accountant by training. He's very much into education and, of course, in the media industry. I'm talking of Vicky Owoladejo. You are welcome. You can be of the Yoruba, among others.
Good morning. Before I say anything, I want to tell you that people and give the mic to our chairman to say a few words before I continue. Thank you.
Fellow Nigerians, I was co-opted into this position of chairman of this event yesterday afternoon. I don't normally accept such late appointment positions, particularly where eggheads are supposed to exchange their views, sometimes firing left and right. I normally would prefer to give myself at least 2 weeks to carefully write what I will say and make sure it's consistent with what I have always. And that's part of why I came at it as I came first. I said by 2 a.m. I felt and I had to go to bed. While going to bed, I remember I had written and spoken on this type of topic sometime in the past. I went to my computer and saw what I was searching for. I started editing it. But all of what is there are not relevant. Not all of them are relevant to today's issue. So, against that background, I speak forward I can't read my script. But the most important thing is that Nigerians face history. And that is why a lot of our problems are confounded by utter disregard. Part of it is that they even implemented it in our schools. If anybody who goes to school in America or UK will testify to the prominence history is given. Because if you don't know your past, it is very unlikely that we will have any reason to be able to predict the future. Bring information from the past. With them, cooperate with the South for any independence. Conference. The revolution, no, unless you people become Muslims. I want to work in page 51 of his 1947 book, published this resolution. Now, finish this resolution. Now, you may say, what's wrong with that? Everything is wrong with that. Yes. If people to get together, you must structure an arrangement that can accommodate the two extremes. Even in the early 50s, I think the father of Nigeria, the capacity to accommodate everybody. That's what led to the kind of arrangement that cannot push any politics forward. He went to Ahmad and said to him, let us forget our differences and forge together as one nation. Brilliantly applied. No, we cannot forget our differences. You are Igbo. I am recognizing and managing these differences that can form one nation. Have we done that? These differences. The unfortunate thing is that this father of our nation, one or two times, stood opposed to these accommodations that some kind of semi-confederal arrangement that enables the group to move according to its own space of preference. 1946 to do what? To do what? To oppose the Richard Constitution. That there should be no federation. Instead, let us all be ruled in the center. Let us all be ruled in the center. But as far as 19% determination was recognized as a very critical ingredient in assembling a federation of people, particularly those who share no value, like a person like the president of US, Woods, who warned any leader who fails to recognize his right, does so at the risk of himself and the people he represents. How can he be that in 1947 father proposed federation of 376 people, most of whom share no values of any kind? Then again, 1954 conference back. I was one whole day speaking very loyally about the need to include the provision for secession in the independent constitution. Yes, need consideration among people who share little or no values. It's a moderating influence in the federation because the majority will be one that if you push minorities, they will leave.